family, friends, and well-wishers trooped to the Protestant church at the Nigerian Air Force Base in Abuja to pay their last respects to the former Chief of Air Staff and Chief of Defense Staff, Air Chief Marshal Alex Sabundu Bade. The homily by the chaplain sets the tone for the funeral. In a message tagged "The Borrowed Axe Head," he emphasizes the need to make the most of our time on earth, as that time is borrowed.
Not much can I say about him than that. A man that is down simple to the core and flows with everyone. Whatever happens, I say God knows why.
Air Chief Marshal Alex Bade was born on the 7th of November 1957 in Mubi local government area of Adamawa State to peasant farmers. Admitted into the Nigerian Defense Academy 21 regular course on the 3rd of January 1977, he was commissioned a pilot officer on the 3rd of July 1979. He had a master's degree in strategic studies from the University of Ibadan. As a pilot, he was a commander of the presidential fleet during the Obasanjo presidency and clocked over 6,000 flying hours, flying dignitaries such as Kofi Annan and former United States presidents Bill Clinton and Jimmy Carter. Alex Bade became Chief of Air Staff in October of 2012 and in his 2-year tenure racked up numerous achievements. His sustained research and development programs ushered new methods of tackling maintenance issues. Becoming Chief of Defense Staff in 2014, he established the Armed Forces Radio, broadcasting from Mogadishu Cantonment to tackle the challenge of negative media coverage against the Nigerian military in its war on insurgency. He also completed the Armed Forces DNA Laboratory, which has allowed for easy identification of casualties of war, the Defense Space Agency, and the commissioning of 30 gunboats in the Niger Delta region. The Air Chief Marshal retired in 2015 and had been embroiled in corruption allegations from the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. He was killed by unknown gunmen on the 18th of December 2018 along the Kefi-Abuja Expressway. He was 61 years old.
Chief Marshal Alex
At the National Military Cemetery in Abuja, coursemates, colleagues and mentees tell of his outstanding performance while in service, with the Chief of Air Staff and Chief of Defense Staff vowing to bring his killers to book.
We must continue to work and redouble our efforts in supporting the police and other internal security agencies to ensure that the perpetrators of this heinous crime are brought to book.
He provided leadership and direction to the entire armed forces of Nigeria, especially in the fight against insurgency and terrorism.
The family of the deceased is presented with the national flag, after which the casket is lowered. Wreaths are laid and the volley is fired in his honor. With the last post, it is time to say goodbye. They say death is an inevitable part of life, and today Nigeria bids farewell to one of his most illustrious sons, a man who served his country in many ways, both as Chief of Air Staff and Chief of Defense Staff. The tragic way in which he died is still fresh on the minds of many Nigerians, but the legacy which he left behind in service to his country will remain forever. Kayla Megwa, Channels Television News.